Have you ever wondered how a sudden burst of energy from the sun could affect our everyday life on Earth? Our sun, a seemingly calm celestial body, is home to one of the most violent phenomena in our solar system: solar flares. These are sudden explosive eruptions that occur on the sun's surface, releasing colossal amounts of energy in the process. Imagine for a moment the sun's surface bubbling and boiling like a pot of soup. Suddenly, a bubble bursts, catapulting a massive wave of energy into the vast expanse of space. That's the raw power of a solar flare. These cosmic outbursts are fascinating, not just for their sheer force but also for the profound effects they can have millions of miles away. From interfering with our satellites to affecting our planet's magnetic field, solar flares pack a punch that reaches far beyond the sun's surface. Now that we know what solar flares are, you might wonder, how do they affect our planet? Solar flares are not just random explosions. They are a result of complex processes happening on the sun's surface. Now let's delve into the science that underpins these awe-inspiring cosmic events. At the heart of the matter is the sun's magnetic field. Just as Earth has a magnetic field, so does the sun. But unlike Earth's relatively stable field, the sun's magnetic field is a dynamic, ever-changing entity. This is because the sun is not a solid body. Different parts of it rotate at different speeds, causing its magnetic field lines to get twisted and tangled. Imagine a rubber band being twisted and stretched. It gets tighter and tighter until finally, it can't hold the tension anymore and it snaps. This is akin to what happens on the sun. As the magnetic field lines twist and stretch, they store an incredible amount of energy. When they can no longer hold the tension, they snap and reconnect in a different configuration, a process known as magnetic reconnection. This magnetic reconnection is the key to solar flares. When the magnetic field lines snap and reconnect, they release their stored energy. This energy then heats the sun's plasma, causing it to emit light and particles in a massive explosion, a solar flare. To visualize this, think of a jack-in-the-box. The tension builds and builds as you wind the handle, just like the magnetic field lines twisting and stretching. Then suddenly, the lid bursts open and the jack springs out, releasing the energy in a sudden burst. That's your solar flare. So, what's the scale of this energy release? Well, it's hard to fathom, but a single solar flare can release energy equivalent to millions of hydrogen bombs. That's right, millions. So, a solar flare is like a solar storm, releasing energy equivalent to millions of hydrogen bombs. But how does this energy affect us on Earth? We'll explore that in our next scene. Stay tuned. Solar flares might seem like distant phenomena, but they can have far-reaching effects on Earth. These celestial fireworks, while awe-inspiring, can also wield a significant influence on our planet's technological and natural systems. Starting with our technological infrastructure, solar flares can play havoc with our communication and navigation satellites. These flares essentially are violent eruptions of magnetic energy from the sun's surface. When they reach Earth, they bombard our atmosphere with a torrent of high-energy particles. This particle shower can create electrical currents in our atmosphere, which can overload electronic systems and cause them to malfunction or even fail completely. Think of it like a cosmic storm knocking out your satellite TV signal or GPS navigation during a crucial moment. But it's not just our satellites that are susceptible. On Earth, power grids are also vulnerable to these solar storms. The induced electrical currents can overload power lines, causing blackouts and damaging transformers. In the past, massive solar flares have caused widespread power outages, like the Quebec blackout in 1989 that left millions in the dark. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Solar flares also contribute to one of the most beautiful natural phenomena we can witness on Earth: the northern and southern lights, also known as the aurora borealis and aurora australis. These dazzling displays of light occur when solar particles collide with gases in our planet's atmosphere, causing them to glow. It's a spectacular sight, like a cosmic ballet of light dancing across the night sky. So, while solar flares can cause some technological headaches, they also remind us of our interconnectedness with the cosmos, painting our skies with their ethereal glow. They serve as a stark reminder of our planet's delicate position within the vast cosmic sea, vulnerable yet enriched by the very same celestial forces. So, while solar flares are indeed a spectacle to behold, they remind us of our delicate position within the vast universe.